When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen. Otherwise, you will just make yourself miserable. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. I'm interested in things that change the world or that affect the future, and wondrous, new technology where you see it and you're like, wow, how did that even happen? How is that possible? The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. My motivation for all my companies has been to be involved in something that I thought would have a significant impact on the world. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. I think the best way to attract venture capital is to try and come up with a demonstration of whatever product or service it is, and ideally take that as far as you can. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. Great companies are built on great products. I always have optimism, but I'm realistic. It was not with the expectation of great success that I started Tesla or SpaceX. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. Being an entrepreneur is like eating glass and staring into the abyss of death. The secret to happiness is having a meaningful life with a purpose. The future of humanity is going to bifurcate in two directions. Either it's going to become multiplanetary, or it's going to remain confined to one planet, and eventually there's going to be an extinction event. Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. If something is important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is a failure.